Many men feel that their erection no longer has the same strength as before and live in constant fear of failing at the most important moment. This concern ends up generating insecurity and distancing you from experiences that will be pleasurable. But there are simple and effective ways to strengthen your sexual performance, rebuild your confidence, and protect your health at the same time. I'm Sophia Davies, a doctor specializing in men's health, and I'm going to show you a practical method helps you keep your erection strong, steady, and reliable while also preventing diseases that can seriously affect your quality of life. The training will teach you now is exactly what you need to regain control, eliminates conflict, and stop anxiety with your intimacy. Before we continue, take a second to check if you're already subscribed to the channel. That way you support our work and don't miss out on any important tips about male sexual health. And take a moment to interact. If you like the topic of this video, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0. Your opinion really matters. First, we need to make one thing very clear. The idea that condoms harm erection or sexual performance is an old myth that many men still believe. This belief comes from a time when information was limited and people used to say things like you can't feel anything or it's no fun, but in truth, that condom has nothing to do with it. In most cases, the loss of erection during condom use is much more related to anxiety and nervousness than to the condom itself. Simple act of stopping the moment. Toe glued on the condom can be enough to cause a distraction. Picture the situation. You reach the height of the moment, and suddenly you have to pause everything, open, dip a cage, put it on, adjust it. That alone can break your focus. It's like being in the middle of an important match and losing concentration at the displacement. What happens is that many men get so stressed about putting the condom on that they end up losing the erection. But issue isn't the condom, it's the lack of practice and confidence. What you need to do is train not only how to put on the condom, but also your trust in your body. Like any skill, the more you train, the more natural and stress-free it becomes. That helps you focus on pleasure, not the process, and of course it keeps your sexual health protected. It's essential to understand that condom use goes far beyond preventing unwanted pregnancy. What few men realize, especially those over 55, is that many sexually transmitted diseases can develop silently without showing visible signs at first. That's why even if you feel completely healthy, you should never skip protection. For example, some people don't know that the human papillomavirus can remain hidden for years, slowly developing until it causes serious health issues. In more severe cases, it can lead to cancer in intimate areas, directly affecting your quality of life. In addition, diseases that have been around for a long time, such as syphilis, a virus that causes AIDS, continue to spread among adults who don't take necessary precautions, and these diseases don't care about age or lifestyle. One unprotected encounter can be enough to put your health at risk. Using condoms regularly is not just about self-protection. It's also about caring for your partner's health. It's a habit that promotes safety, confidence, and peace of mind in the relationship. Roving issues that can cause serious emotional, physical, and psychological. Want to take your erection to the next level and eliminate performance anxiety once and for all? In my digital book, Rediscovering Intimacy, Healthy Sexuality After 60, you'll find clear practical methods to boost your sexual confidence, improve performance, and your intimate health. Click link in the first pinned comment and discover how to transform your sex life with more pleasure, safety, and satisfaction. Many people think all condoms are the same, but that's far from the truth. Choosing the right condom is like picking clothes. Everyone has their own preferences, measurements, and style. When the condom doesn't fit properly, the experience can become uncomfortable, irritating, risky. There are different size, thicknesses, and textures of condoms on the market because every man has a unique anatomy. If a condom is too loose, tight might slip off and create insecurity. If it's too tight, it can be uncomfortable or reduce sensitive during intercourse. It's crucial to understand your own body in order to choose the one that fits best. To make this easier, it's ideal to try different brands and models until you find what suits you best. This not only improves comfort, but also builds confidence during intimacy. A good tip is to test different types and keep notes about which ones you liked the most. Many condoms today come in ultra-thin versions that increase sensation, and others offer textured surfaces for extra simulation. Finding the right model turns condom use from an obligation into a much more pleasant and enjoyably. For both of you, many men believe they don't need to practicing condoms, thinking it's simple or automatic, but just like athletes train before a competition. The same logic applies here. The more you practice, the more naturally and quickly you'll be able to handle it, avoiding delays or awkward interruptions when it matters most. When you wait until the moment of intimacy to put on the condom, you run the risk of feeling anxious or awkward, promptly breaking the mood and harming your concentration. That's why experts recommend practicing alone, for example during moments of personal intimacy. This practice helps you build confidence by mastering the process of opening the cage and positioning the condom correctly without stress. A good exercises too. Practice this at least once a week during masturbation. By incorporating this routine, you will quickly notice a significant improvement in your skill and speed this way. When it truly matters, putting on the condom will feel as natural as breathing. By training regularly, you transform a potentially anxiety moment into something calm and automatic. Thus, in addition to protecting your health, you ensure that your sexual performance is not compromised by nervousness or insecurity. Many men do not realize is how small details can directly influence your erection while using a condom. It is not just the fact of using protection thought can lead to a loss of erection, but way in which it is done. The moment of application is crucial. If you become a distracted, nervous, or take too long to pin and put on the condom, your mind might simply lose interest or focus on intimacy, affecting your sexual performance. The solution is simple. Learn the proper and quick way to put on the condom. When you master this process, you can keep your concentration completely in the intimate moment without unnecessary interruptions. A good technique is to open the package carefully beforehand, keeping it close and accessible, reducing the chance of and avoiding that stressful moment precisely when you aerate the peak of excitement. Another important tip is to hold the tip of the condom while unrolling it, facilitating perfect fit without creating uncomfortable pressure. This small gesture significantly improves the experience and prevents common mistakes as putting the condom on backwards or forcing it during application. Remember, mastering the correct use of the condom is not just a matter of health, it also ensures that you maintain a firm and stable erection through the entire intimate moment without interruptions or unnecessary frustrations. Many men still associate condoms exclusively with preventing pregnancy, forgetting that they play an even greater role protecting against a range of diseases that can seriously compromise your sexual health. When we talk about protection, we are referring not only to physical safety, but also to emotional and psychological security. For instance, exposure to diseases transmitted through intimate contact can cause constant anxiety and worry about your health, significantly diminishing well-being and sexual confidence. Biasing condoms in every encounter, you avoid these unnecessary risks and fully enjoy the moment without negative events or subsequent fears. Silent diseases can even be transmitted by seemingly healthy individuals without any evident symptoms. That's why condoms are essential, even in stable relationships, especially in new partnerships. They are your reliable barrier of protection against these invisible risks, allowing you to enjoy your intimacy with complete security. Moreover, when you demonstrate care and responsibility with your protection, your partner also feels safer and more comfortable, further strengthening the emotional connection between you. Thusing condoms is an act of care for both yourself and your partner, preserving her health and ensuring emotional and physical tranquility. Few men realize that sexual performance depends much more on mental and emotional preparation on physical condition alone. Imagine entering an important game without any prior preparation. It's likely that you won't achieve your best result with your sex life. Something similar happens if you are not mentally prepared. You may end up experiencing anxiety, worry, arrogant insecurity, especially when using protection. If before each encounter you are tense, worried about losing your erection, or anxious about what might go wrong, you will probably find it hard to maintain good performance. That I suggest why focusing on the present moment is so essential. When you learn to relax, to breathe calmly and focus on what is happening, everything becomes easier and more natural. An effective way to mentally prepare is to maintain a simple routine before intimacy. It might be taking a deep breath or even a brief moment of calm. Additionally, regularly practicing condom use alinazudiously reduces tension at the decisive moment. This way you become more at ease, are able to keep your attention on your partner and on the pleasure of you are sharing together without distractions or negative ifs, harming your erection or the quality of your performance. Now that you know how to keep your erection stronger, prevent health problems, and significantly boost your sexual confidence, I want to ask you, had you heard before that training with a condom can reduce anxiety and improve performance? Let me know in the comments if this information was new to you. Don't forget to like the video. Your like is very important because it helps you that this content is relevant, spreading this vital information to other men. who also need these insights take the opportunity to check out other videos on this channel that will further help you improve your sexual health performance and overall quality of life. We have amazing content focused anti-Aurelian men like you, and of course, if you are not already subscribed, please subscribe now and become part of this community dedicated to your health and well-being. Big hug, and see you in the next video.